My name is Agnes Okero, and I'm so happy to be here today for the AI hackathon that has been running and see the solutions that these amazing people are building. I am an AI engineer, and seeing all this means there's a lot of building that can happen, especially locally. It's quite amazing. One thing that has stood out for me is people are thinking outside the box, which is very critical and very good here, because often we look on solutions that are already there and try adjusting here and there, but here we are looking on completely outside, especially in the agriculture sector. What is it that we can do, especially we as techies? Because often techies, we think about codes and stuff, but how can we do it to impact that smallest person? That person doesn't use tech. How can we simplify it? That person to use, and that is the opportunity we are looking at, because that person in the village doesn't know about tech. You can't give them that thought, but if I build them something very simple that this person will look at and say like, wow, I can get to use this, we are getting to use that opportunity to reach that path. Because often when you build solutions, you have to look on the end goal and who is the end user, and most end users are these people that you see cannot take back in the village. My message to everyone in the hackathon: I don't want you to see this as a challenge where you want to be a winner or a loser. A solution is a solution, number one, because your solution, according maybe to the hackathon standard and that were being, maybe it wasn't according to that, but when you go to the ground, it is something different. So at first, I want you to view it as a challenge that you personally want. Of course, at the end of it all, we're gonna have a winner, and we're gonna have winner, but not in the top numbers. So we are all winners number. So what is it that you can do to leverage what you have done? Because you've put your mind into that. First, you identified, mean that gap exists, and you build a solution. That means you have an opportunity to go and even implement and do what you've thought, the challenge you had and thought about. You have the opportunity. Even if you don't win the prize, that means you can go and start even get a camp, or maybe you can sell that solution. Just step in an office and tell them, I have this solution. Sometimes it's just you needing to go and speak, because you may get that there's a company somewhere that they're looking for this solution, but they don't know how. They don't have someone who can do it, but you already did the solution. Just take. And that is now how normally people begin building up, and that is our startup. Often we've looked at creation of AI outside other countries, but we personally understand what we need. We know what our country needs. We understand what it is that is done. It is high time you build something, know who it's going to affect. You're not just applying or bidding in the, basically like, I know this farmer needs. So at the back of my mind when I'm building it, I know very sure this is going to help somebody. So as I look on the AI space, especially in the Kenyan, and especially with our local, they know exactly what they're building, because they're building something that is touching specifically that space in the local. And we are looking on a way of easing. We are past the end to end, having a lot of time of doing things that we can do in very few seconds. And with the current generation, we just want to see, not just elongate. So when we look at that and how our AI space is locally, so it's good we embrace, see what is it that our current AI space locally is.